This is Josiah Plays Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. I'm here in Apotyr, here to stop some Apo tyranny from taking place. We're in the little village of Whitestone, playing my character, Cato Bloodrose the Paragon. 2.7 million gold somehow we've accomplished. And I have a lot of quests in this area to deal with. A lot of quests. For example, I need to locate files of the Modus Mining Company. I need to collect animal meat. I need to terminate the Darkvari family, the Cindric family, and the Zungar family. And I need to get Stag's nest egg in Darkvari Mine. And I need to steal the D Discoria mine from the old Modus Mining headquarters. And I need to talk to Lena. Oh yeah, but I didn't want to secure... Now I didn't want to return the document to Lena, really. Well, she's a traveler. I guess travelers gotta stick together. You know that old saying, travs before scavs. That makes sense. What the fuck is a scav? Oh, I gotta deliver some death notices too. So Lena's right here in the inn, wherever the fuck the inn is. Is this the inn?
Oh, so damn hot.
That's Squire Corin. Where the F is Lena? Oh, that's right. She's not here in the end. She already went on to Sun Camp. I have to seek her out there. Can't change games tonight because too many NPCs are depending on you. So what I'm gonna do is come down this way.
Keep your eyes open.
We're gonna take a look up here real quick, and then we're gonna go to the Darkvari mine, I think, next. That's how you deal with some wolves. Scarwood bark, alright. Good times. Some other junk. The dead guy here obviously got killed by wolves. He's got Lachlan's cowl. I have mastered all of Vrakor's secrets, Lachlan boasted. These relics were found unmarked among his ashes. Gods will not be mocked. I think we have another piece of Lachlan's set, actually. I would say this is not as good as what I'm wearing, though. Unless I had a set bonus alongside it. Well, we'll see when we go back to our stash next time. Lots of wolves. Alright, let's go over here to the Dark Varis. And wreck up on some of them. What's up, guys?
Dark Vari don't like trespassers.
There's a lot of these fuckers. And now there's not. It's a cruel, cruel scepter. Every damn time. Darkvari outlaws. Had to get put the fuck down. What had to happen. Alright, time to go into the Darkvari mine and fucking annihilate this family. Which is a pretty rude thing to do, but you know, I'm hold on a second, I need to wonder if they'll have more dark variation as you go into the mine. I had to adjust my heat. By adjust, I mean turn that shit off. What's up, Darkvaris? I will dig your grave. No, I didn't get to dig any graves that time. Azurite? Fucking Azurite. Dalentarth called. It wants its loot tier back. Good, some white flake, finally. Man, it feels like forever ago that I was in Dalentarth. For fucking ever. How long have I been streaming this? Nox. I mean, not just in terms of hours played, but in terms of days. Actual days that have passed in real time. Prismere dust? Ooh, why is it blue, though? I thought Prismere was supposed to be red.
Dark body don't like trespassers.
I will dig your grave! And yours! March 7th. Damn, so almost a month. I didn't. Oh, I got some rat meat. This tough gray meat comes from the giant rats that nest in Downtarth the Tyr and the plains of Erethel, among other places. I can give that to the innkeeper so that she can feed it to people. Yum. I looked it up, by the way. Black cohosh is a thing, and they do make tea out of it. Holmanite deposit. This strange ore appears to be found only in the deepest mines of Apatir. It has a dark yet vibrant luster. I wonder what that's for. But is Scarwood bark a thing? Actually, I didn't look up Scarwood bark. And white flake. I suspect that white flake is not a thing as such. I will dig your grave! And your grave! And your grave! And your grave! Well, I guess I've wiped out all the Darkvari. The Darkvari family and their thugs have been eliminated. I should return to Hera Orhelm at the Bone Hall and collect my pay. Apparently people want to get rid of White Flake and use products like Head and Shoulders. White Flake is just dandruff. I'm just putting dandruff in my potions. I feel like there should be some... one of those mining pages in here. I feel like there should be one in here, but like I don't see one. Oh, there's a quest marker over this chest, so maybe this is where the thing is. Oh, this is where Steg's stash is. For that quest. Okay. And there's a mysterious parchment. This tattered scroll looks to be written in a mysterious shorthand, illegible to anyone who doesn't recognize it. I've recovered Steg's nest egg, which seems to be nothing more than a strange weathered parchment with writing I can't comprehend. Now I need to find Steg's beloved, Hrindi, and tell her what's happening. This is a Hrindifol. This is a staggeringly easy quest. That must be Hrindi. She just took center stage in this production. If he had a mount, it would be a Stegosaurus. Yeah. Alright.
Hello. You don't know me, but I've been following you. My name's Hrindi. That parchment you carry, it belongs to me, as Steg always meant it to be a wedding gift. Now, if you please, hand it over.
Getting a bad feeling here. She was just manipulating Steg all along. She doesn't really love him. Oh, that makes me sad. Ah, you're Hrindi Zungar, then.
Don't ever speak my name aloud.
Hrindi Zungar, Hrindi Zungar, Hrindi Zungar.
It's the sound of retching, of a man's skull cracking beneath a blow. Every time I hear it, I cringe. Soon I will have a new name to go with my new life.
Tell me about the family rivalry.
You heard it right. There's no love lost between the families of Darkvari and Zungar. But show me a close family in Apatir and I'll show you a gnome with a conscience.
Sorry, dude, you'll have to go Steg from now on. Right, Nox. Won't this instigate the conflict even further, though? You know, if the two of them had sex, she could end up stagnant. It's terrible. What about Steg, though?
What about him? I've met hundreds of men more to my liking. Only, those men didn't have what Steg possesses. The Darkvari map. Once I learned Steg had it, I knew I had to act. I was willing to do anything. Even married the idiot.
You're no good. The Darkvari map?
That's right. The fabled treasure map of the Darkvari family. With it, I can build a new life, shed my Zungar name, and start all over again.
But you loved Steg.
Perhaps I did, but he won't be able to care for me. He can hardly care for himself. Look how easily he was captured. Oh, but perhaps you're right. He doesn't deserve this, not from me. There are few gentle souls left in Apatir. I'd hate to kill the last. I'll face the world alone, then.
Bye.
Our business is finished. It's best if both of us leave Apatir. Nothing here worth staying for.
Sorry, lady, I got quests here. So Apatir's a terrible place, then?
There's no future for me here. I've known that since I first laid eyes on the endless mine that is my family's namesake. There's more out there than Apatir.
Are you just a cold-hearted person, or has something happened to turn you this way?
The Zungar name cuts me like a dagger. I've never been able to escape its edge. All I've ever wanted is a chance to live a life without it.
I can understand
Steg's
that.
love almost changed that, but I could never allow someone to get close enough to hurt me. Not after what I've been through.
I see. Classic story. What do you think about Steg? You think he's an idiot, don't you?
He's a sweet boy, but young, and woefully misguided. One day he will understand, as I do, how cold the world can be. I'm doing him a favor by leaving.
How does he steg up against other men? Alright, goodbye, Hrendi. When Hrendi Zungar spoke to me, she made her intentions quite clear. I should return to Steg in his hideout and tell him what happened. The hideout is down in the Snaketail River Trench. Zungar outlaws. Those wolves are back already. Alright, well now that we've wiped out the Zungars, let's go wipe out the... And now that we've wiped out the Dark Varis, let's go wipe out the Zungars. Zungar Shaft. Surprised there's not a ton of Zungars standing around out here.
Desert Runner stopped. She had never heard Rattlesnake speak before. His voice was a slow, nasty hiss, and that greatly disturbed Desert Runner. Please, Desert Runner. My voice is harsh, and yours is so pretty. You are so fast and so much braver than me. Can you bring me a voice like yours? Desert Runner thought for a moment and then said, I will lend you some of my voice and put it in your tail. That is why the rattlesnake clicks.
Azurite plumb. Core component. Plumb. Extremely rare, this glittering dust made from pulverized prismir crystal will grant the essence of worldly experience to a potion. Putrefied Fey Blades. What's up, Sido? Welcome! Fades in from Gnome Man's Land. See what you did there. Josiah is learning about the nature of snakes with these lore stones. Snakes are wise healers. Everyone knows that. Alright. Let's go in here and wipe out all the, I'm a little concerned about my inventory right now, but it should be okay. Let's wipe out these Zungars. Look, the Yuan-Ti are misunderstood. All those people they've killed, self-defense. Self-defense even when they're doing human sacrifices and stuff. Self-defense. Alright, where are all these Zungars at? Are you guys feeling Zungary? Eat some of this! Heard of self-sacrifice, but never self-defense sacrifice. You have to be really sacrificing to, I found some more culminite. I feel like finding all these deposits of ore is going to culminate in something taking place. Why is there a wolf down here with giant rats? I'll dig your grave. Let's get some rat meat. But I can't get wolf meat, apparently. Like, which would you rather eat? Giant rat meat or wolf meat? Because I think I'd rather eat wolf meat. But that's not an option, it's just rat meat or nothing. They tried to break into my store, so I shot them and then cut out their hearts atop my ziggurat. Yes, now you understand. If the inside were a maze, it would be a zigzaggerat. That's amazing. That is amazing. I'm already sick of your shit, wolves. Oh no, you did not. Now you're back to -1. You should never give negative inspiration. That's just not nice. I'm still not finding any of these fucking papers that I'm supposed to be looking for in these mines. Fucking wolves, dude. I'll dig your grave. Helm of Helios. Now I know I have other pieces of the Helios set. At least one other piece. Received after a vigil and vision at the Helios Shrine by Beryl Diara, a hero and martyr of the early defense of Erethel in the Phalanx War. It's a shitty item, though. will dig your grave! Actually, I won't. I'll just hit you in time. Wait a second. Oh, right. Neither of the things some Nox puns do to your mental state. You mean elevate your mental state? Because that's what they should do. Where the fuck am I? Oh, I'm way over here. So this is the way back to Arathal. The gnomish wonder of Edessa sounds terrible. Why? Why Edessa? Why gnomes? And I know I have pieces of that set too. I don't know how many, one or two. Again, it's not very good. There's some more about the snake.
The bird turned to leave, but again Rattlesnake stopped her. I'm sorry to trouble you again, Desert Runner, but your patterns are so beautiful and my scales are plain. Can you bring me a pattern like yours? I will paint on the back with my feet, Desert Runner said. That is why Rattlesnake is decorated with diamonds.
Alright, this thing pisses me off. It's called Desert Runner, but it's a fucking bird. Is it some kind of fucking chocobo? Because I will not be amused. Hopefully fucking Rattlesnake just kills that fucker. Oh no, you did not. Oh, dig your grave! I will dig your grave! Master's Medallion. Well, here's some motherfuckers that want to die. Josiah is scoffing at the Desert Runner. I failed to drink water. It's a thing that happens sometimes.
Hello there. Normally I'd be seeking help with some of our mercenary contracts, but it looks like you've collected all of them already. I'll leave you to your work then.
I've wiped out the Darkvari family.
Not bad. The Darkvari aren't icy killers like the Zungar, but they can handle their own, as can you. Here's your pay.
2,000 gold for wiping
So
out a
long.
whole family. That's not a good pay. The Zungar family and their thugs have been eliminated. I should return to Hera Orhelm at the Bone Wall and collect my pay.
Things in Whitestone are looking up. We're getting a handle on these outlaws. Believe me.
I'm getting a handle on these outlaws. Also, the Zungar family, remember them? Well, they're gone.
Impressive. You know how to get the job done. We could use more like you. Of course, with the Zungars gone, our fight may soon be over. Here's your pay.
Thanks. Oh, I leveled up.
So long.
I've completed my 133rd task. I've helped to eliminate a grave threat to the people of Whitestone and the entire region of Apatir. The Darkvari family's days of crime are over, and I've completed my 134th task. The Zungar family's days of crime are over. I've now reached level 33. Alchemy, I guess. Want this, or this, or this, or this, or this, or this. I've leveled up, I've maxed out everything that I actually want. So, how many points do I need before I can get this? 50. I've got to spend 6 points in sorcery on bullshit that I don't want. Alright, well. Let's go staff mastery. Still a paragon. Yeah, how unenthusiastic she is. Yeah, exactly. Alright. I have lots more quests. Rindy's still standing over there. I'm gonna sell some shit. Let's go into the general store here.
I'm at your service, friend. Take a look at the merch.
I mean, honestly, am I ever gonna wear any of these sets? No. The Lachlan's is not bad. That set's not bad. That's pretty good, actually. But not Helios. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. It let me sell the King's token? No. I thought it wouldn't let me sell that before.
Merchandise, and let me know what you think. See you soon.
Almanite, mysterious parchment, rat meat. I'm fast running out of things to do to delay going to Odessa. I still have some things to do. I still have plenty of things to do. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back home. To my real house, not this shitty mine place. That's been forever since I've been back here. Okay, yeah, I can get some Canarak Gossamer. Okay, so let's talk about... Just look at some of these set items. Dark Empyrean. This is part of the mystical female warrior. Lachlan's. Do I have any other Lachlan thing? I guess I don't. Okay, what about... Now this set is the Raven Guard. That's a piece of it, and then I've got at least one more. The Warsworn Armor. Dark Empyrean. This is part of the Raven Guard thing too. Lauren's Legion. Elias. Whisper Skin Sandals. And realistically, I'm not going to wear these. Boots of Lightning Speed. No. Harbinger. Divine Grasp. Or Dark Empyrean. Seasons. I have Arcanist's robe and cowl and gloves, but doesn't mean I want to wear them. Now I would get elemental resistance and extra fire damage, but my armor goes down so much. It's the Unvanquished armor set. What? One weird set where all the set pieces have different names. I know the stashes share their inventory, yeah. I don't like any of these sets, really. So many hats. Elemental resistance. 15% fire damage. I think Uriel's Vision is the one I was wearing. Just gonna go back to this helmet. Actually, you know what? Let's just... I'm just gonna shove everything back in my stash and not think about whether or not I'm actually gonna want it. I mean, realistically, I'm not going to wear a single one of those things ever, but... Let's do this the Saito way and put all that crap back into my stash. Am I ever gonna need this tier of Mitharu for anything? Saito way's best way, says Saito. Yeah. And before Josiah gets a point of inspiration for putting it back in the stash. For not selling the unique items. Inspiration. Seems fair. Alright. But I like this house because you go in here and your shit is right here. Right? If I go back to that other stupid house... I've got to run all over Hell's Half Acre in there. First of all, you don't even teleport next to your house. You appear like... Where is it? You appear way the fuck over here. And you've got to run all the way over here. Get to your damn house. Like, who the fuck has time for all this? Have we made any money?
We've expanded the facilities as much as truly a marvel of modern architecture. Here you go. This is the profit we've managed to make since you were away.
How much? Oh, not bad.
Be careful out in the sands.
Then you go in here and like, oh, where's my stash? Is it near? Oh, and then you've got to see the fucking gnome statue. Where's my stash? Oh, let me just run all over the place trying to get to my stash. Still don't even know where it is. Here it is. No. No. Never coming to this house again. Go back to Whitestone. Alright, so I've got multiple quests to do here still, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to explore the zone in my typical fashion now.
What are you looking at?
Made it so that all the gnomish architecture of Athos was defaced during the gnomish genocide. That's good. Well, I mean, it's been so long. Any gnomish stuff should be buried under the sands by now anyway. Having been built over or whatever. There's a little quarry. And I see my quarry down below. What's up, son? How you doing? Hey, 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 beautiful gnomes. Really, guys? I will dig a grave. Find an oasis, discover it's full of gnome statues. Oh, I'd have to smash those. Drinking gnome water. Gnome water. Gnome in Danish also means asshole. Well, as far as I'm concerned, gnome in English also means asshole. The Sinrit Quarry. They did say the water was fouled. I will dig your grave! You'd have to choose between no water or no moisture. Daggers are ravening, in case you need to raven. We got some daggers that are ready to assist you in that task. Those guys down there are pretty fucking deaf. What's up, nubs? I will dig your grave!
Third time the bird prepared to leave. Desert Runner, You have helped me so much, and I thank you. But I still need one thing. You are a skilled hunter, and I am always hungry. You never use your wings to fly. Let me have them so I can hunt like you. Desert Runner said, I have given you my voice and gilded you with my labors. Now you would take my wings and take my freedom too? You ask too much of me, Rattlesnake. I will not help you any longer.
Fuck Desert Runner. There is a better pragmatism to our policy than others need admit. If you should find yourselves at a triumphant end of hostilities against your foes, know that we have anticipated such an opportunity. We seek an armistice, a peace to bring prosperity to us both. Know that we are open and willing for all negotiations. Wait, did I just get a quest? I've recovered Cordan's letter from the wilds of Tatir, where it was disposed by the courier, on orders from a gnomish scholar named Erincourt. I should return the letter to Cordan in Edessa. Okay. Great. A system like where extra lore elements and work you do will earn you XP. That sounds good. Let's go in here and wipe out all these fucking Sinrics. Fire spell OP as fuck. I can literally just stand here. I can take my hand off the keyboard completely. And just murder with impunity. Fucking magic. Gotta put some work in if you kill Harbinger's hand wraps. These enchanted garments belong to Garvin Duloc. Once a lowly Almain scribe, his fortune changed when he became... Oh, yeah, we have another piece of this set. The thing is, I think I like my Prismere armor so much that I'm unlikely to switch to another set unless it's really good. And heavy armor. High armor. Now that I've gotten used to having high armor, I don't want to go back to not having high armor. And mana never really seems to be a problem anyway. Like, I don't really need much in the way of extra stuff to help me with mana. This is open air. Interesting. Hashtag touched by an Ashani. What? The House of Valor max level armor you get is basically pure amazingness. Yeah, that's why I'm saving House of Valor till I hit level 40. Well, I'm a terrible DM, so you shouldn't take any cues from me. Basically, whatever I do, you should do the opposite of that, and that would probably be good. Not the heartless cruelty. What heartless cruelty? I'm down to 34 lockpicks. Had like 80 at one point. More culminite. Maybe we'll get some more rat meat while we're in here. Is this literally a dead end with no... Oh, I see. It's a trap. I will dig your grave! That's the rest of them. Ah, Prismere dust, right, one of the rarest. That's true, I haven't found very much Prismere dust. Not that I'm ever going to use any of these components to make anything. Getting concerned. If I search the abandoned mining sites and offices, I might discover these things. I've gone to a lot of mining sites now and haven't found a single one of these pages. Return to Stag. Oh no. Oh no. What is this? Is this Odessa? No! No! this place.
The buds bloomed and the willows wept. Hear us, firstborn, hear us, flesh ones. Own forsakes his throne for a bed of crows. Your people still search for Own's body lost in the marsh. You scour the sand for the talisman of fate, although it is already yours. The gardens of Issa are summer, the Tuatha Deon the entropic legacy. Learn well the ways of both Issa and Own, lest the withering return.
We completed summer. +1 health regen per second. That's nice. We got 5 left on fall, 1 left on Apatir, and then all these other ones. Look at all these gnome statues! Ah! I run away from you, Odessa. It is not your time. I'm already sad about this place. Vampire's reaction upon learning it has to walk into a church, right? Look at these noobs. By law, they require gnome statues. That's just the causeway into the city. Hey. Fuck do you think you're doing?
Don't like your face, stranger.
And this motherfucker. I will dig your grave! Presumably they could animate the statues if the city were attacked. We definitely need some Dark Sun champions of Rajat to come here and fucking wipe these gnomes out. That's all there is to that. Oh, wait a minute. Scoria Mine. I don't think I even have a quest for that place yet. Do I? Dun, 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 dun. Steal the deed to Scoria Mine, but that's not here. It's at the Modus Mining headquarters. Yeah, so I don't have a reason to go into Scoria Mine yet. Here's the last of the rattlesnake stones.
Rattlesnake grew so angry that poison filled his mouth. He lunged at Desert Runner, but the bird was too fast. Rattlesnake cried after him, "I will seek your nest, Desert Runner. I cannot kill you, but you cannot save all of your children." That is why Desert Runner searches for Rattlesnake, and Rattlesnake hunts the defenseless.
Hunt the defenseless is my MO. So I'll get behind that. That's a snake move. I will dig your rat-like grave. Rude. I will dig your grave! Oh, motherfucker. Apparently I won't. And I just got a disease. I gotta go back to that healer. Hunting the defenseless in self-defense. In self-defense. You gotta hunt that defenseless. What does Binder's Lesions even do again? Minus 15% armor. Alright, I can live with that until such time as I return to town. Ah, Sun Camp. We're not going into Sun Camp yet. Although, if that's Lena standing there, we will talk to her. Hunting the defenseless in self-defense because the defenseless are offensive. Well, you know, they say the best defense is a good offense. So, you know, it's preemptive defense.
Hi there. I've been following your progress. From a safe distance, of course. Can I have the document now?
Tell me about the document.
It's not your concern. Acquiring it was the important thing. Now that it's safe, it needs to be given to the proper parties so it can be destroyed.
This document says that you helped cover up a terrible misdoing that caused many deaths. I think the truth needs to come out.
So, you read the document, did you? Bad idea. I was supposed to get it out of here without anyone ever seeing it. Job well done, Lena. The Travelers weren't responsible for what happened in the Snake Tail. It was the gnomes. We helped prevent a panic. Imagine what would have happened if the people of Whitestone had found out the truth. Apatir would be in even worse shape than it is now.
Wait, I don't have the option to not... Yes, but Motus Mining needs to be held accountable. Fine. I'll find some other way to work against them. Travs before scavs, right? Fellow traveler, take your fucking document.
You're just going to hand over that piece of paper for free? You wouldn't last a day in the Travelers, my friend. But I guess that's for the best. Here, you have to take something for your trouble. Go on, have some of my stuff. I can always get more. Or steal it.
I don't even know how to get cure disease potions. I've never seen them for sale anywhere, and I don't know how to make them. Thanks for your junky gear. Goodbye, Lena.
See you.
Yeah, I would make some cure disease potions if I knew how. Oh, is this the... What is this? Is this the jail? The unnecessarily huge jail? For Whitestone?
You're not supposed to be sniffing around over here. Go on, get!
Tell me about Apatir.
The gnomes carved the place to pieces, and then picked up and left before the dust hit the ground. They took everything, left nothing.
Who are you?
Working down here in Apatir is the best job I've ever had. All I've got to do is stand in this spot dawn to dusk and make sure the riffraff don't enter. A boggart could do it.
Hey, what's up, Sin? Welcome back. Good to see ya. You got your internet back after a week of no internet. Oh my god, a week of no internet sounds terrible. That's like, I'd rather have a week of no food than a week of no internet. Yeah, that's rough, man. That's rough. I'm glad you're back. Good times. You're gonna be streaming again soon, I assume? This must be the jail for Whitestone then, yes?
We've got your usual drunks, thieves and killers. Most of them are from Whitestone, but a few hail from the outlying mines. Too bad you're not permitted inside. You might pick up a useful skill or two. Anything to survive in Apatir.
What do you think about Whitestone? What's up, Maz? How you doing?
I've seen many villages beyond hope, but none so far gone as Whitestone. It would be better left to the dust.
Nice talking to you, Hogme.
Go on now.
I don't need to go into Convict's Cavern. Steg. We'll get to him. We'll get to him. Ah, here's the Modus Mining headquarters. Man, I want to kill some Modus Mining employees. Badly. I will dig a grave. I will dig your grave. I will dig your grave. Back to streaming, you feel like you're on a holiday, yeah. I know, it feels like it's been forever since you were on. Feels like longer than a week. Yeah, but how do you make them, Saito? How do you make purification potions? I'm gonna go into Modus Mining headquarters now, where I need to steal the deed to the Scoria mine. Can buy the recipe in Star Camp. Oh shit, wait, this is Modus Mining. Fuck them, I'm breaking all their shit.
Who are you? A bandit? A scavenger? State your business here.
I'm here to murder gnomes. Who are you?
My time with Modus Mining left me the wiser in terms of potion craft. Most of my spare time is spent experimenting with new reagent combinations.
What's up, Brad? How you doing? Welcome. What's going on with you? Tell me about Modus Mining. Pretty much the faceless, evil gnome corporation that's ruining life for everyone.
Can't say I blame them for seeking richer veins. It's rather disappointing that they don't deem it necessary to maintain my offices, however.
So, you have potions.
I dare not taste many of these potions on myself. You are welcome to buy some off me if you wish.
Dodgy ass potions. Experimental gnome potions. I saw Odessa. It looks horrifying.
This city is built around a single priority: the preservation of knowledge. That, above all else, must be upheld.
I thought this place was going to be a dungeon, basically. It's not, though. It's this. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yay, party, says Snox. Let's have a party. Party time! Gnome slaughtering party! Go, 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 go!
Now you've done it!
Oh, he wants to put up a fight. I will dig your grave! Oh yeah, best 139 XP I've ever earned. Did I get a bounty for that? I don't think so, because nobody was here to witness it. Alright, now, before I decide whether or not I want to reload my game... Here's what I need to do. Here's what I... Ooh. Do I need that guy for any quests? He's involved in quests. Damn it. Fine. Felt good to kill him anyway. Fuck you, Modus. Wreck your shit. Stebic Lab. I don't feel like going there yet. Even their chests are Fangs of Aod. Ooh, those are nice daggers. Discovered, long lost, and broken in a midden deep in Aod, these daggers were reforged, restored, and enchanted to order by a Tuatha assassin. And a key to the mayor's villa. I've already been in the mayor's villa. Don't need that. Phase-walk potion, super useful for quests that require you not to be seen.
Get out of my sight, damn bandit!
Goodbye.
Well, now apparently I know how to make them. Right? Is that how that works? Just buying the recipe automatically makes it so you can... Star Thistle, Cripple Spore, Sky Blossom. Let's see, just installed Tomb Raider and Rise of the Tomb Raider. Gonna play those again on new PC. Oh, you've already played them both? I've never played either of them, but I want to. Oh, who the fuck? God, there's gnomes everywhere in here. Compendium 14, I think I've read. The one about the Varani, yeah, I've read it. Another oh, Modus reports 6. Quality poor. Examine the output of the dig over the last month, measuring the bulk of ore that was successfully mined compared to the rock needed to be removed to obtain it. That's it? No further details, huh? Okay.
Hello.
They're really good. So you got your new PC all set up? Working? No problems? Sounds exciting. I wish I could get a new PC. I waste too much money, like, I would have to save up. There's the deed to Scoria mine. Apparently I just walk up and take it, it's no big deal. This official deed of ownership is in the name of Adath Scoria for the Scoria family mine in Apatir. It entitles the holder to the property and all ore discovered or mined from within. I've obtained the deed to the Scoria mine of Apatir, as Mayor Eswin instructed. I should return to Whitestone and deliver it as soon as possible. Or just whenever I feel like it. Yeah, those look really good. Modus Mining wants you. Oh, it's an advert. I'll try to read it in an obnoxious voice. Prospective employee. Modus Mining Interests is now hiring all able-bodied and experienced hewers, groovers, pitmen, pit-brow lasses, and banksmen for continuing operations in Detir. If you are in receipt of this letter, then it means you have been selected as a potential employee and are considered eligible to work for Modus Mining Interests under a provisional contract immediately. Please bring this letter with you to the nearest representative who will direct you accordingly. Modus Mining Interests. MMI. Me. Fuck them. At some point, I'm gonna finish all these gnome-related quests, and I'm gonna go on a fucking murder spree.
Hello?
Murder spree. Of the Motesians. Work demon propaganda, right, Nox? Alright, I guess we'll talk to this guy whose name is Ruin. At least he understands the effect that gnomes has on people. He's here to ruin my experience.
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy? If you're from the village, you can tell Mayor Eswin that I'm not interested in any other deals he may wish to offer. This discovery belongs to everyone, and it will not be used to further one man's agenda.
Who are you?
I was a scholar from Modus Mining Interests. One of 6. 4 of the others died from exposure to poisonous fumes. And the last? He took his own life in the snaketail, filled his pockets with terrenium, and sunk like a stone. Now it's just Guyan and me, working as we did ages ago in training. It's not a bad life, although the rat meat leaves one wanting.
What do you have to say for Modus Mining Interests? Anything good?
It is not the only mining concern in Edessa, but it is the only one that matters. Our efficiency is legendary, as is our disregard for human life.
He admits it straight up. Our disregard for human life. What about your little friend downstairs?
My closest confidant. One who enjoys investigating the world's darker mysteries. He's downstairs. I let him start a laboratory there after they ejected him from Edessa.
What can you tell me about Apatir?
I will carry the shame of what happened here to my grave. But I will speak no more of it. My every breath is given to rectifying the mistakes that were made.
Too late. So, is this ore what you're talking about?
Why, yes! I most certainly am! Fascinating. You seem to have stumbled upon the Commonite all on your own. Well done, my friend. Well done. If I find enough samples of this incredible resource, it may just be enough to convince Motus to return. If they do, that means Apatir has a fighting chance.
Oh,
Carry
yes.
on with your search.
Apatir really fucking helped out this land a lot when they were here before. Where are the ore deposits?
My research suggests that the veins run beneath all of Apatir, so I would search the mines. Of course, you're the one who would confirm whether my research is accurate.
You'd suggest that I search mines for ore? Wow. Crazy. Who would have pieced together this fucking labyrinthine plot? Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Rock collection. Ruin Emus, a scholar for the Motus Mining Company, believes that the region of Apatir is home to a new rare form of ore. If I can help him find 5 samples, he will reward me. I've already found 4. So... am I gonna get a quest to go down into this guy's lab? Suchly that I shouldn't go down there right now? Sure am. What? Nox says it's a mine ore suggestion. Fuck. Just looked at the camera. Which I don't have, but I looked at it anyway. Alright. I know I have a disease. Thank you. Wolves. Like the second most dangerous enemy in the game after those other fuckers. Go to Star Camp and buy the recipe. I will. I will. Alright, Mitharu. Mitharu's so... Oh, wait, whoa, we got graves with names with shit on them. Iga Golfred. We will always miss you, Iga. The sun of Apatir shined brighter with you nearby. The grave of Tyne Grasstar. My bones may lie beneath the sand, but my soul is with the swallows. St. Edric, we love you, Tyne. Horsa Triodic. Here rests Horsa Triodic and her unborn child, victims of the poisonous Snake-Tail River. Damn you, Modus. Yeah, I love that they have "Damn you, Modus" inscribed into the gravestone. Egar Dulfred. Beneath lie the remains of Egar Dulfred, minor, father, killed by the waters of the Snake-Tail. May Mitharu grant him rest in peace in keeping with the authorities' order. Myth Beadith. Beneath lie the remains of Myth Beadith, minor, cousin, poet, killed by the cold-blooded Cynric boys. May they rot. May Mitharu grant him peace. I will read all the tombstones, yeah. Hamascoria. In memory of Hamascoria, wife, mother, and aunt, may the Maker give you peace in your endless slumber. Okay. Graves. And then we've been over here. So we've made the circuit now. We just have to explore the middle part here. Let's go ahead and go to Star Camp.
Always open for business when the road is your marketplace. Are you looking to buy? If you need...
It doesn't look like I need to repair anything
Another
right
trade.
now.
Then come and see Benar.
All right. Go back to my house. Visible for a duration. Good. You've been cured! And I got some phase walks. Alright. Now we'll go back to Whitestone.
Off to work.
And I need to talk to Mayor Eswin, Steg, Kara Orhelm, they're good for times when you know you're at high risk of getting a disease. Yeah, that makes sense.
Things in Whitestone are looking up. We're getting a handle on these outlaws. Believe me.
Sinric family's dead.
It's sad. I think Sinric once had a heart for me, until I lopped off 2 of his fingers. You did the right thing. Here's your pay.
Goodbye.
So long.
136th task complete. I've helped to eliminate a grave threat to the people of Whitestone and the entire region of Apatir. The Sinric family's days of crime are over. Also completed my 135th task, missing keys. From a confidential document, I've learned that the former mayor of Whitestone helped the gnomes cover up an accident that killed many miners and their families. The travelers were involved as well. Nothing else on this board, is there? I don't think so. Okay. Alright, let's talk to the mayor.
Yeah?
Think she may be suffering from extreme dehydration? That's entirely possible. They do have a hell of a fountain in this town, though. I mean, it doesn't look like they're hurting for water here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so damned hot.
Alright, Mayor. Let's do this. Another victim of the harash conditions of the desert. Mayor Eswin, Elfheim.
Well done. I was worried the Zangar boys might give you a bit of trouble.
So, what's next?
I was right about you. I have an eye for promise, you know. Prospecting, as the locals would call it.
Yes,
I've
you're
noticed your
amazing.
weapons. I assume you know how to use them? It's a pity, but the only way to clean up Whitestone will be to get them dirty.
I've
We've
already
received
wiped
news
out
that
all 3
Adatscoria
gangs.
might be hiding out with the Sinric family in their old Terrenium quarry. Get down there and take a look. See what you can see.
The Sinric Quarry? I've already been there.
It's the processing facility for all ore leaving Apotir. The gnomes built it soon after they completed their headquarters. The Sinric family has run it ever since.
Remind me again where Sinric Quarry is, because it might not be the same quarry I'm thinking of.
The quarry is very near, in the canyon to the south. It's the most important facility in Apotir. Not a piece of ore can be refined without it. It's a pity the Sinric family won't let anyone inside.
Well, I went in and killed them all, so... not really a big deal. Yeah! Convince all these people to build the exact same secret fireplace doors in their houses. Back to the quarry, I guess. gonna go to Steg first, though. I've almost got 3 million gold. I should just stop looting.
Keep your eyes open.
That's crazy talk. One simply does not stop looting. The poisoned ass river. Let's see what's up here.
Surrender your coins.
You motherfuckers picked the wrong person. I will dig your grave! Apparently I won't. Yes, I will! White Flake and Scarwood Bark in that chest. I will dig your grave! Man, I love that Gravedigger move so much. Not gonna lie, I love that Gravedigger move. Double Flake. Okay, hold on. I don't want to look around on this side. I want to look around some more on the other side. Alright, so there's the Modus mining place. There's another bridge.
This is Sungarland.
I will dig your grave! Soft Scrabble powder. That's when you play Scrabble against somebody who's really bad at it. It's not hard Scrabble, it's just soft Scrabble. Snaketail Grotto. Apparently it also comes from the remnants of alphabet soup. Here's one of the pages, finally. Days 45 to 50. Administrative Memorandum. The snake tail is death. A single day of drinking the water from the river will result in boils. That is how it begins. Large reddish boils that explode on contact. Then the goiters begin to grow, and the lesions that seep endlessly. Wow, this sounds horrible. Fuck Modus. By the third day, when a subject develops a wet cough and his eyes bleed, it is far too late. We have buried more than 100 miners along with their families. Men, women, and children. I wish no ill will toward the people of Apatir, but this incident must be contained. It may injure the larger reputation of Moda's mining interests and all its operations across Amalur. Gross. This must be Stag over here. What? What? Hold on. I gotta save scum this. 90% fail twice in a row. What? Said what? For real though, that was some what? You don't fail 3 times in a row on 90%. That's some bullshit. That was a masquerada, what? Oh, I love that game. Stag Dark Vari, let's go.
You haven't laid eyes on Hrindi, have you? She is bright, graceful, like an oasis on a summer's day. I was sure she would be
She's an
here.
asshole.
She said the stars themselves wouldn't wait as long as she would.
Stag, are you going to miss Whitestone?
You mean Bone Town? Not my favorite place in the world, if you couldn't tell. If the heat doesn't kill you, the guards might.
You know, the Zungars are missing quite a few family members now.
They're not as bad as some think, but worse than you'd imagine. I have the scars to prove it, unfortunately.
I killed tons of them. Listen, Hrindi, turned out to be a terrible person who was jerking you around, and she's gone. So, you're going Stag now.
What do you mean she's gone? Was her fear too great? Did she choose to stay behind? I had a feeling this would happen. In the end, I couldn't make her happy.
No one could make her happy. Look, she never loved you, Steg. I'm sorry. Just wanted your family map. But you're better off without her. Better fish in the sea. Answers inside you the whole time. All of that.
That is a lie. You didn't know her as I did. You are a stranger in Apatir. You can keep the parchment. It is a map drafted by my grandfather. It reveals the locations of all Darkvari hordes in Apatir. I don't want it. Not anymore. What good is wealth if the one you meant to share it with is gone? What good is anything?
You can find someone new to share it with. Well, good luck, Steg. Buy yourself a fucking razor. I have sadly completed my 137th task. I've chosen to tell Steg Darkvari the truth about his lady love. He seems shaken, but I believe he's better off knowing the truth. How do I use this map? Can I use this map? Apparently I don't have it anymore. I don't see any special things marked on my map. Before you find his dead body. Okay, I think I still don't have a reason to go to Scoria Mine yet. Enidon. Ah, if you already have this skill that lets you see all loot, it's useless. Okay. That makes sense. I think I've fully explored this map now. Maybe. I think this is just a container that I chose not to take everything from. I will dig your grave! I will dig your grave! Fucking wolves. Yeah, okay. Search the quarry. Hopefully Stag can find Chuck Wolfery and go on the love connection. Where did they even get all these wolves in the middle of the desert? I know, right? Well, they're the wolves of the desert. Just like in my D&D game. The chicken wolves. The chicken wolves! Ah, it makes me sad that that game broke up. It was good. I will dig your grave! I will dig your grave! Motherfucker, I was trying to dig your grave. Fine, I'm just gonna let you burn to death now. Now he's not burning anymore. Oh, there we go. He burns to death. Good. I guess I gotta go back into this quarry. Let me guess. All the fucking enemies have respawned. I will dig your grave. Chicken Wolf logo was a thing on the interwebs. It's like it was Destiny, yeah. More rats. Finding pictures for NPCs, that's obnoxious. Well, it's not that hard most of the time, but it is hard for Dark Sun, I found. Because it's a lot harder to find Dark Sun specific pictures, you know? Or, I mean, pictures of NPCs that look like they're appropriate for Dark Sun, or especially if it's like the Dark Sun specific races and stuff. Or, you know, pictures of people that aren't using metal armor and metal weapons and etc., you know. Makes it definitely trickier. I will dig your grave! Jaunty blue hat. Raven scarf. I gotta do something with Sin. I gotta go play a game and play Sin, because I wrote all that fucking story. I don't want it to be for nothing. Oh, here he is. Moping around.
Who are you? What are you doing all the way down here? You'd think the Cynrics would be enough to keep anyone away.
You must be Adith Scoria.
We have no leaders here. We are a family. I speak for the miners of Scoria only because I'm tired of the treatment and I care not if I live or die. To the fires with the Darkvari, the Cynrics, and the Zungars. They chose their paths as we did Scoria's. There is still such a thing as pride, as dignity.
You don't seem like a villain to me. What's your relationship with Mayor Eswin?
What has that snake told you? That I sold him Scoria mine? I would never do such a thing. Just because he lives in the mayor's house doesn't mean he's a man of honor. Came here 6 months ago saying he was going to revitalize Whitestone. Ever since, my people have been captured or killed by his marauding hired swords.
I knew he was a bad guy. Why are you hiding here in the Cynric Quarry?
Yes, I know what you're thinking. What am I doing here?
That's literally what I just asked you.
You should try living in a village where the mayor wants you dead. The miners of Apotir know Cynric Quarry well. It's a second home to most of us, where we once extracted Tyrenium and exported it to Edessa. While I don't agree with what the Cynrics are doing to survive, I do respect their refusal to back down.
Well, the Cynrics did not successfully survive. Got news for you. What about your mine? I might have given the deed to it to the mayor. Yeah, anime style pictures, scantily dressed women. It is. The vast majority of female character art, fantasy female character art, is all like very, very, suggestively dressed, so to speak. Scandalous, as Knox would say. But, and you know, there may be a handful of NPCs that's appropriate for, but most NPCs it's probably not appropriate for. So, Scoria Mine, anyway, you didn't sell it, eh?
I remember when my uncles brought me to see it for the first time. Not long after the gnomes hired Papa Kester to be the first of our foremen. I found it beautiful. We have mined it for decades. No new mayor is going to take from us what has been earned through sweat and heartache.
I'm with you. So what do you think's going to happen in Apatir?
I was born and raised in these shafts and tunnels. The gnomes gave my people hope, only to turn their backs on us in our time of greatest need.
Fuck the gnomes, am I right? So what about Whitestone?
Before the recent ordeal, Whitestone was more than a village. It was a community. We cared for one another. We worked through our challenges together.
Yeah, Lonely Tree was pretty ridiculous. Listen, I'm here to find you, actually.
An agent of that snake Eswin, no doubt.
Quit calling him a
You're
snake.
Not the first
That's an
one
insult
he
to
sent to scare
snakes.
me from my mine. I'll tell you what I've told the rest. That claim is Scoria property. You can kill me, but it won't matter. Politicians come and go. They follow the money. But a man protecting his land will never leave it. You tell him that. If you wish to do the right thing, and there is a right thing, meet me later. I'll be staying with allies in Whitestone. It's the last place Eswin would look. Together you and I can save Apotia.
I think it's the first place he would look. But okay. Why are you here?
I'm in hiding from Eswin's hired swords. Men and women like you. But I can see that you're a reasonable person. Do the right thing. Come see me again.
Alright then. Goodbye for now.
Go back to Eswin and tell him we won't go. He can send as many swords against us as he can afford. When that's done, come speak with me.
Very well. Well, now that I've found Adath Scoria, I should return to Whitestone and tell Mayor Eswin what I've learned, for good or ill. Is that the guy who was just talking, Saito? Barry Denon? Because his voice seemed incredibly inappropriate for the character. That guy sounds about as much like a miner as I sound like a Rhodes Scholar. Okay, Scoria Mine, blah blah blah, Dark Forest, Zungars, blah 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 blah, and we'll go back to Mayor Eswin in the lazy way. The lazy, lazy, lazy way. Scholar of the roads. That's a whole other thing. Fucking mayor.
Well, you wouldn't return unless you had something to tell me, am I right?
You're a dirty liar.
So rude. I should have expected that. I don't think you understand. The days of the family mines are over. A new order has come to Apotir. The Darkvari, Sinriks, and the Zungas. I will deal with them in time. But the Scorias, they are different. They have the people's respect. And that is powerful. Listen to me carefully. If you walk away from this, from me, you will no longer be welcome in Whitestone. So tell me, friend, are we still partners?
Oh, if you're gonna set your guards on me, I am fucking ready for that. That sounds like fun. Why should I stay?
Do you have any choice? You just wait. Without me, without Whitestone, Apotir will continue to dry up like the husk it's become. But we can stop it. We organize all the claims under single ownership. Mine. And work with the gnomes to get the ore flowing again. Prosperity will return, and with it, the people.
Your character looked like this guy, but without the douchey goatee. I'm done with you.
This is a decision you will regret. You have my word on that.
No, I won't. I am through working as Mayor Edwin's hired thug. I should speak with Adath Scoria to find out how I can help bring down Whitestone's corrupt leadership.
Such stupidity. You are no longer welcome in this house. And I best not see you in my town. Now leave, or else.
Or else what? Who the fuck are you threatening? Your guards? They're literally great to me, dude. Do you know what that means? Just saying. Just saying I've killed 3,687 things. Maybe you don't want to fuck with me.
Hello.
Where's my boy, the mayor?
I'm at your service, friend. Take a look at the merchandise and let me know what you think.
Mayor Eswin's a piece of shit, isn't he?
He's nothing more than a bully and a tyrant. Burn the mayor and his selfish claims to Whitestone.
I'd love to do that. Give me a quest. Give me a quest and I will literally burn the mayor. So, Adath Scoria, he's here, isn't he?
What can I say? He's an old friend, one of the oldest. The Scorias have done more than anyone for this town. Without them, Whitestone would be a festering ditch. No one from the outside can understand what we've been through, with the gnomes and now the mayor. It's time for the people of Whitestone to forge their own destiny.
I agree. I'm gonna help you make that happen, Varric Dunbert.
See you soon.
But first, let's conduct some business, sir.
I'm at your service, friend.
Don't really care that I could give those peasants' clothes to the guy back in Moon Camp.
Take a look at the merchandise and let me know. Come on. Again.
Alright. Let's find the mayor. I mean, not mayor. Scoria, I mean. Hopefully he'll be the new mayor.
You came back? I'd hoped to the heavens, but... Well, it's hard to trust hope when you've lost everything. I have a proposition for you, if you're willing to take a risk to do what's best for the people of Apotyr.
Why should I help?
The reason is simple. Eswin is an outsider, yet he wishes to steal all that the people of Apotyr have built, have slaved over. He has no right to this land. Don't you see? At heart, down deep beneath the finery and heavy pockets, he is a common criminal, a thug like his men.
Oh, I agree. I just wanted to hear you say it. I'd love to help.
Go to the mine and recover a sample of Tyrenium and bring it back to me. Sounds like a simple task, doesn't it? You just wait. Take this ring. It is a Scoria family heirloom. It will help earn my cousin's trust. They guard the mine from bandits and mercenaries.
All right, no problem. Came back to F, an unconscious man? That's right.
It is across the trench near the empty old Motus headquarters. You'll find my cousins inside. They stay in the mine to defend it against Eswin's thugs.
Thugs. All right, let me handle this. You, hang out, have a Coke. I got the ring. This ring belongs to Adath Scoria, Patriarch of Scoria Mine in Central Apotyr. Holmanite, rat meat. I've been given access to the Scoria Mine. Now all I need to do is recover a sample of the Tyrenium ore. I was warned there may be monsters deeper in the mine. I'm unconcerned about monsters. I don't care about getting rid of all the chests on my maps.
I'm reluctant to ask who you are. You see, we've had many visitors lately, and every one of them has meant us harm. I am Thelgood Scoria, and this is my mine.
Tell me about the mine.
It's been in our family for 2 generations, since the gnomes brought us down here to Apotyr to build Edessa. We don't have much, but this mine is ours.
What about the other Apotyr families? I've got to say, the others are rather thinned out now.
I remember them from the booming days, when we all worked together to bring up the Tyrenium. Now everyone but us has turned to the sword for work.
What do you think of Whitestone?
A den of thieves and corruption, that's what the village has become. Travelers to the east, mercenaries prowling the streets, starving men in the mines. It's a disaster. Whitestone is not worth your time, friend. It'll bleed the life right out of you.
It does seem like a terrible town. Not as terrible as Aiton, though. And how about that mayor, eh? He wants to take over your mine.
This mine is ours, so long as the Tyrenium remains. Those are the terms of the deed. He can talk to Motus mining interests in Hollowlands if he wishes to dispute it.
At least it's not a hive of scum and villainy. That's true. Not Moss Isley. I'm here for a sample.
This mine is Scoria owned and operated, and I'm not about to let some scraggly pit pony go out saying it.
Pit
Besides,
pony?
we've had to shut down operations on account of the beasties, not the ones outside. These are new. A few days ago in the stope, we struck something.
Ah, yes,
What
the
came out of
stope.
that hole was nothing like I'd seen. Killed most of my men. Now we can't go down there. And neither can you. So turn around and start walking.
Something nasty came out of that stope hole. But I'm working for Adath.
You know Adath? Well, you look like the kind of person he'd drag into the middle of this. Desperate. That's your choice. Have a go. I'm not gonna bury you.
I'm just a wandering pit pony coming through. Listen, let this pit pony into your stope hole.
What's this? You're back? I'd always thought that once someone passed through Apatir, they rarely found cause to visit again.
Where's the active vein?
Our site lies in the deepest reaches of the shaft. Avoid the stripped stopes. Best not to go there. They're dark, and something lurks in the shadows.
Oh, I'm going to root around in each and every one of your stopes. Oh, fuck. I thought they were just gonna have some casual fucking creatures in here. They got Niskaru in their mine? I will dig your grave. No, I won't. I won't actually dig it. I won't dig it. The Scorias of Scoria Mine dug too deep. Too deep! When stopes attack. I will dig your grave! Stope is just an alternative term for a mine shaft. Sure it is. Stick that in your stope. They close up a mine shaft, does that mean that it's stopered? Oh, Nox. Stoppered, he said. Stoppered. It's a dead miner. The fuck is that? Is that a... It is an Iscaro Tyrant. Wow. Stoke in the name of love before you break my heart. Stoke in the name of love. I will dig her grave! I will dig your grave. Oh. Of efficiency is probably one of the less impressive sounding, right? I just found the longsword of workflow. Jagged letter opener of efficiency. Inky shoes. Sorcery. Ice damage. Ew. Inky, a gnome enchanter, crusaded against necromancers and prepared these relics to protect them from their undead servitors. I don't want your filthy gnome shit. That's getting sold. The hauberk of customer satisfaction and the gloves of interdepartmental synergy, and you'll have the full set. Indeed. Ore sample. This chunk of rock looks the same as any other in the Scoria mine, but according to the miners, it still contains tyrenium that can be processed and sold. Now that I have acquired a sample of the ore, I need to deliver it to Adat Scoria in Whitestone. Can't stope me now.
I'm impressed. No one else has returned since... well, let's just say you're the first back from the mines in a long time.
Yeah, there was a Niscaro tyrant down there. What about you, Thelgood Scoria?
I'm the elder foreman of Scoria Mine. I used to work the caves of Erethel, but my cousin Athad recruited me for Motus mining. Look how well that turned out.
Never trust gnomes. Never trust gnomes. Hashtag amazing camera angles. Yeah, you get those a lot in this game. You know who trusted the gnomes? Jesus, right before he ended up on the cross. A lot of people don't know, Judas was a gnome.
I'm at your service, friend. Take a look at the merch. See you soon.
I need to go upstairs and F Scoria. I'll F him right on the bed.
You went to Scoria. I wasn't convinced anyone could survive the evils awakened there. But you've proved tougher than expected.
So what's next?
Making the mine safe again is a task for another day.
I did that.
Right now, we have a more dangerous challenge before us. It's time to kill the mayor of Whitestone.
Yes, I love it.
It's the only way.
I'm
Once
done.
he's gone, I can take his place and help save Apotyre for its people, not for a man who wishes to be king.
Got it. Done. Where's the mayor?
I imagine he sits on his makeshift throne in the mayor's cottage. Go. End his reign before it truly begins.
I'd love to. Bye. It's time to bring down Mayor Eswin and help put Adat Scoria into power in Whitestone. The region of Apotyre belongs to the people who settled it. I will find the mayor in his house in town. All for 30 pieces of white flake. Yeah.
Tomorrow's gonna be hot. Hello.
If Civil War era America had better rules about who could go into theaters, the gnome John Wilkes Booth wouldn't have killed Lincoln. Yeah, that fucking gnome. That gnomely fucking gnome.
I know why you're here. You've come with but one intent. Please, don't take my head. I beg you.
Oh, really? Last time I was here, you were fucking threatening me. No, fuck you.
I have done nothing to bring shame on my name. I am an honest man in a village of vipers. And you are the worst of them.
What are you gonna do? I will dig your grave. That's what I'm talking about. I've successfully ended the government of Mayor Eswin Alfheim, and now I should return to Adascoria to give him the news. Pretty amusing to keep him in prison. He's put in the cage in the center of town and whines all day. That does sound pretty funny. Death threat. This unsigned letter smells of alcohol. Mayor Eswin Alfheim, may the stink of your corpse pollute the snake tail, you tyrant XX. Do you guys want to step?
Mind yourself.
Because I'll murder some more fucking guards right now.
Hello. It is time for the healing to begin. Eswin's men are mine now, and I will use them to shape a new era, one of rebirth. Your sacrifice has been great, and
Not really.
I will reward you for it. Take this gold and this armor, owned by my family for many generations. Be on your guard. Apotyr is still a deadly place. Healing will take time, but time we have.
I guess Eswin Alfheim will soon be forgotten, as his body rots beneath the ground.
I never wanted a conflict with anyone. My life has been about overcoming obstacles, not looking for them. Eswin came here on the hunt for trouble.
Good luck, Scoria.
Stay safe.
Better not be corrupt. I'll come back and kill you next. I have completed my 139th task. I've helped Adascoria and the other miners of Apotyr remove the corrupt mayor of Whitestone. They will now try to bring the region back from the brink of extinction.
Those gnomes sure now blasted desert. I hear the gnomes are interested in returning to Whitestone. I'll believe that when I see it. Don't drink the river water. They blasted desert. Weapons away.
Yay! Endurance of efficiency. It's not gonna get used. Storm's Bite. I can take some rat meat to, Barra Grasstar. Where the fuck are the rest of these people?
Move along.
Things in Whitestone are looking up. We're getting a handle on these outlaws.
What do you think about Scoria?
Obviously, the Scorias aren't considered criminals anymore. They're not as bad as Eswin made them out to be either.
Goodbye.
So long.
Desperately looking for ways to delay going to Odessa. I pretty much am.
This is a glorious day, isn't it? Yes, my friend. Times in Whitestone are changing. Mayor Scoria is going to make sure we in Whitestone get what's ours.
Well, good luck, Varric.
See you
Actually, Varric,
soon.
while I'm here,
I've got what you're looking for.
some armor that was in Scoria's family for generations, just took it immediately and sold it.
At least until you tell me what... Come again.
Looking for additional tasks to do before going there? Pretty much.
You wouldn't believe it to look at. Don't look at me that way. You've picked a bad time to visit Whitestone, friend.
Everything's good now, though.
What can I say? There's a new mayor in town, Dogface. But don't think it's going to make me any more pleasant. I'm still getting paid to keep the peace.
What do you think of the Scoria family now?
They're no better than the rest of these savages. Don't let the righteousness fool you. Everyone in Whitestone is out for one person. Himself.
That's rather cynical of you. Goodbye, Bjorn.
Yeah? Things are gonna be different around Whitestone, now that locals are in charge. I hope that Scoria fellow runs things better than that fool Eswin. I've never seen such incompetence. Blasted desk, keep your eyes open.
I've never seen such incompetence. Motus Memorandum. Interactions with civilians. This is a reminder for all employees of Modus Mining Interests that any and all dealings with non-personnel are to be avoided at all costs. Due to the high incidence of solicitation and erroneous damages claims made by such people, all interactions between Modus Mining personnel and non-personnel will be intermediated by branch heads. Now that's fucking ludicrous.
I hope that Scoria fellow runs things better than that fool Eswin.
Let this be a lesson to all outsiders. Whitestone is not... What do you want?
Weapons away. Move along.
Death to the tyrant. Mayor Eswin has fallen at last. Today is a day to celebrate, my friend. Have a drink, if you can afford it.
If I can afford it? What do you think of Adath Scoria now?
You'd be lucky to call Adath Scoria a friend. He's as good as they make 'em around here. Not like the outsider scrum that's clogging our streets these days.
Those scrum. I have a bunch of meat for you. Don't ask where it came from.
I thought I could smell meat on you. Thanks a lot. You really helped me out. Come back anytime, and I'll buy more meat off of you.
She'll take my meat anytime. 674 each isn't bad, actually. That adds up. I mean, not that I need it, because I'm super rich anyway. Hooray for xenophobia. I thought I could smell meat on you. How scandalous. Goodbye.
What are you still doing in Whitestone? This place is a grave. Goodbye.
Stay out of trouble.
Death notices. There's one at Ironfast Keep. What's up, Jen? How you doing? Welcome. How you been? Long time no see.
Polished armor means you haven't used it yet.
You're being forced to listen to the new Roseanne and it's the worst. Why would you be forced to listen to that?
Warsworn, greetings.
I think you mean True Sworn.
What can I do for you?
Tell me about my made-up ass title. Oh, someone was watching it downstairs.
The heights of minutes here are thick with Jotun.
Headphones, earbuds, something. Ah, yes, she's the one that's related to the person who died.
The halls of Ironfast Keep are at your command, True Shield.
It's True Sworn, actually. Unfortunately, Mal Dyden has died.
No! What? You bastard! That rotten, useless idiot! How could he do this to me? He said he'd come back! Please, you must be mistaken. Please, tell me it's someone else. That fool. Go away, please.
Sorry. What was Mal Dyden like?
Don't you ask about him!
Oh,
How
shit.
dare you, you insensitive coward! Leave me be!
Somebody's fucking a little bit upset.
We see few enough strangers in Ironfast. Welcome.
Congrats on crushing this happy, bubbly spirit. Yeah. Look, she'll get over it. She'll be fine. She just needs some time to grieve.
The hermit blacksmith is here.
She's just in the losing her shit stage of grief right now. Wow, I have to go all the way to fucking Rathir for one of these death notices? It's okay. It still beats going to Odessa. You left your address on the back of the death notice? She just needs some greaves of efficiency. Oh, fuck, Nox. Come on, now. In the Luminary Leaf, apparently.
Do not miss Leogriff's many marvels.
Still want to murder. Reasonable ceiling height for a fucking bookstore. Ah, Edward Leodwald.
Don't you just love the Luminary Leaf? I could sit here reading for days and not reach past the first shelf.
You seem happy. Enjoying your time in Rathir.
Archsage, you know Rathir as well as any of us. Its secrets, its power. I should be asking you about the city.
Ah, someone who respects my position as Archsage. Very nice. Anyway, you know someone named Ram? He's dead.
How do you know my brother? Wait. He's dead? Ram? No, it can't be. I told him this would happen, but he wouldn't listen. Pig-headed fool! War isn't the way. Anyone who knows history knows that. But Ram was too impatient for words. He was so brash, so brave.
Poor Ram. I'm sure he'll be missed and remembered.
We couldn't have been more different, Ram and I. He always excelled at hunting, fighting, combat. Me? I was always the family joke, a boy with his nose in a book. What Ram never knew, and will never know now, is that I admired him greatly. I wanted to be like him, strong, confident, passionate. True, I believe that the Crystal War is a doomed affair, but my criticism of it was more about keeping my brother home. Home. Safe.
Well, in a manner of speaking, he's now safe forever. Anyway, the answer's within you the whole time. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Goodbye. And... Ah, down. Wait, Agar. Oh! It's somebody there on the dock at the burn by the warship.
Students of magic, masters of spells.
This other one is a relation of Agarth. Like, hey, good to see you again, Agarth. By the way, your mom's dead.
That ship sails tomorrow. You'll see things there, the likes of which you never...
The
general has
captain?
returned.
The captain is the one that I have to... What's up?
We're so close.
see?
Hurry now.
I don't want to accidentally trigger anything here for the main quest.
The ships are loading now for Melsen Shear. Are you ready to board?
Not yet.
Suit yourself.
Oh, I think I understand. The death notice doesn't go to this guy. The death notice goes to somebody over here in Melson Shear, probably. I just have to talk to him to take the ship over there, but I don't want to do that right now, so I'm gonna... Let's see, is there anything else I can do before I go to Odessa? Oh yeah, Sun Camp. I forgot about Sun Camp. Yeah, cool. I get to go to Sun Camp first. I'm gonna go find this other thing here too from Whitestone. Athos, it can always be worse. Yeah.
Yeah?
Out of the way, plebs.
Hello.
You think it's in here, huh? What? No. You're right, it is there. Maybe he'll just forget that I'm here. He's not forgetting that I'm here. Alright, fine. I'm invisible. Days 1 to 24. Accident report. It happened last night, before the evening meal and before the briefing by scholars Julian and Imus. The experimental refinement unit in Snaketail Grotto has suffered a stress fracture at its base. The foundation split, causing a large amount of waste to spill into the underground lake beneath. This lake feeds right into the Snaketail River. I don't believe there's any cause for concern, but I shall keep informed of any developments, and then it turns into a horrible clusterfuck wherein many people are killed. Alright, so those potions don't last very long.
Stay out of trouble.
So I'm assuming the last one must be in Snaketail Grotto. Right? Which I'm not going to yet. Because I assume I'm going to get a real quest for that place. I will dig your grave. It's actually in Sun Camp? That's weird. Here we go, Sun Camp. Travelers help cover up with. Yeah, I was just thinking that. But still, these things are always so misleading. It says, if I search the abandoned mining sites and offices, that's not Sun Camp. Just like the last one said, oh, find these things that are in the Forsaken Plain, right? It says these things are in the Forsaken Plain. And like 2 of them were in fucking Rathir. Rathir is nowhere near the Forsaken Plain. So basically you can't trust what these quests tell you when they want you to find multiple things like this. What they mean is, they could be literally anywhere. Sun Camp. Camp of the Sun. Somebody got a little too much sun here. Bleached bones. Why is everybody laying around? Oh, because it's like not even 5 in the morning. Get up, motherfuckers.
I hear that Haraset is paying good money for iron components. Briente always keeps the forge lit if you need a smithy. Plenty of merchants here to take your coin. See Roland or Briente if you need anything. Catabrana's always looking for friends to dice with. He even runs an honest game from time to time. Best keep on your toes. Argine does not have patience for, well, very much. Roland's the man you need to see if you need to buy or fence.
Roland's the man you need to see.
I get it,
if you
jeez.
need to
Roland,
buy or
advertiser.
fence.
I hear that Haraset is paying good money for iron components.
Vekrith's armor. It's finesse. My might is my right, say Vekrith's followers. They are proud and disciplined, united in despising weakness, casually brutal in pursuit of their own interests. I see. They'll say the weirdest things in their sleep. Yeah. At least I got some Scarlet Flowstone. Know what I mean?
They say Gawain Hand wrote the book on detecting hidden objects. Or he would have, if he knew how to write.
I hear that Haraset is paying good money for iron components.
Alright, let's talk to Briente.
Do a bit of smithing if that's what you're looking for. Got the forge hot?
Tell me about Sun Camp.
Used to be proper artisans that crafted items for sale in Sun Camp. People still talk of gems and ornaments that they bought here ages ago.
What do you think about the travelers?
It isn't a hard life, really. I had it hard once, working a brothel in Apatir. But Argine let me swing a hammer for my coin now.
Are you familiar with Whitestone?
Isn't a place I'd go back to. Had enough of whoring myself and scavenging for coin. It's a rough and tumble place.
Tell me about this Argene.
The woman's a loyal servant to the Hierophant, and for that we've seen profit. She and Arcia look out for us all.
Or is she the Hierophant?
My
Thanks,
forge is
Briante.
always open.
Great. I don't need to pay
Hi.
for overpriced ass repairing services. Hey, Lena's here.
Now that I've got what I came for, I'm leaving Apatir. Too many memories. Almost all of them bad.
Well, bye.
Goodbye.
What's up, Hierophant? Nothing. Try to reach out to you, Hierophant, and you just diss me. Roland Arleand.
Happy to see another face in Sun Camp. Want to do some trading?
Maybe. Tell me about Sun Camp first.
As far as the traveller camps go, Sun's the largest. They say that Arjun founded it over 60 years ago.
Doesn't really sound like a camp so much. If you stay in one place for 60 years, this place is a fucking town. What do you think about the Travelers? Happy to be one?
Folks from all walks come to join the travellers. Beggars, highwaymen, thieves, all looking to live a life without laws or lords.
Is he rolling in the riches? Oh, Nox. Have you been to Odessa? The place looks ghastly.
The city's the jewel of Detir, so the gnomes say. A lot of bustle and trade going on there, if you've the stomach for it.
I don't. Tell me about Argene, your leader.
The woman runs this camp like a damn army. Everything has its order, and we march to the tune of the Hierophant, bless her. Keeps the coin coming in, at any rate. Argene thanks the Hierophant for that. We all do, for that matter.
Let's see what you've got. Putrefied longbow of bloodthirst. A shrewd staff. Master's band of fortune. Necklace of the sage. Gem of snow. Ew. Repair kits, lockpicks. I don't even care that I don't have my proper mercantile sword on right now. It doesn't matter. At this point, I've got so much fucking money. So much fucking money and so much stuff.
So long.
Bye.
Hi.
Keep running into Lena. Here's Parwin Well. Well, I guess it's time to talk to Parwin.
I hear that Haraset
Yeah?
is paying good money for iron components. Katabrana's always... Best keep on your toes.
Apparently
Arjun
not.
does not have patience for... Well,
The dice are hot in my hand, and I've got a coin purse that's hungry for another's gold. You fancy a game?
Nope. Sure don't. Tell me the rules again. Same games as the other guys have, right?
2 games we play. In high roll, we roll 2 dice. Largest sum takes the pot. In range roll, you specify the range of numbers you roll between.
And in no roll, I don't roll at all. My favorite version. Tell me about the Travelers.
Not your average folk, that's for sure. But when a man likes to be himself and not someone's servant, well, who else do you turn to?
Not someone's servant other than the Hierophant. What's Sun Camp like?
It's a bit of a tight ship here. And Argine, well, she don't like much, but I don't think she takes kindly to the dicing I do. Of course, so long as I bring gold in, there ain't no complaints made to old Cutter.
So is Argine a good leader?
Suncamp owes its prosperity to the Hierophant and to Argine. As long as the coin comes in, they own us.
He says after just saying, oh, I want to be, it's great to be here where nobody's in charge of you, or whatever. Alright, goodbye.
Bye.
Still my favorite faction. Hypothetically. Yeah, there it is. Modus Mining. I've already read those other two. Tome of Artifacts 1 and Gnome Nursery Rhyme. I've read those already. I haven't read this new modus. Which one did I just get? 25 to 44. Administrative Memorandum. It's too late. Nothing can be done. Even now, as laborers work to control the seepage, the damage is far beyond what we can contain. The refinement unit is spilling raw, unrefined Tyrenium into the water supply of Apatir, and even the village of Whitestone. 20 deaths have been reported so far, mostly Almain and Varani workers. I fear we may need to abandon the experiment, and possibly the whole operation. According to F. Scott Fitzgerald, Old Cutter is a first-rate intellect. Says Saito. Quest complete. Oh, I don't even have to turn that into anybody. It's just boom, completed. I've completed my 140th task. I discovered a paper trail that described what really happened in the village of Whitestone in the region of Apatir. The gnomes polluted the river, leading to the deaths of many miners and their families. Yeah. A lot of abandoned-ass stalls. This guy, oh, it's Cutter.
Need some forge work?
What the fuck is this guy doing?
The blessing of the Hierophant be with you. There's a whole world of hidden secrets you can learn with my training, if you're willing to pay.
I'd love training. Oh, I can't get detect hidden training. I'm already maxed out in it. What can you teach me?
It isn't hard to learn how to find what's hidden. You've just got to look for the usual patterns, the same clues, and you sort it all out.
What do you think about Apatir?
It was a mining area once. Now there's not much that's left to dig out of the soil, from what I hear. Still, there's enough of other things to scavenge in the mines and quarries if you keep your eyes peeled.
What's Suncamp like?
They say the desert's a barren place, but Suncamp brings a bit of light and color to these rocks by the Hierophant's grace.
Well, this traveler camp is a lot less spoony than the last one. You like being one of the travelers?
People in towns and cities think we travelers are shunned. In truth, we're freer than they'll ever know.
Oh, is F. Scott Fitzgerald the one who said that? I knew that was a thing that someone had said. I'm really good at that. Cognitive dissonance is my shit. So I must be a first-rate intellect. Of course, wait, still have the ability to function. Ah, shit. No, never mind. What's Argine like? I heard she's rather strict.
Arjene's got the run of things here in Sun Camp, and she does a good job doing it, too.
Alright, well, someday, after I've respect, I'll come back and train with you.
Stay alert.
But it's not going to be now.
Yeah?
Out of the way, Cutter.
Hey there.
Don't hey there, me. So much free stuff they're just giving away in these chests.
Best keep on your toes.
I hear that Haraset is paying
I
good
see you.
money for iron components.
I'm not going to talk to her just yet. I want to make sure I've fully explored the camp and talk to everyone else that I can first.
Hello there.
Wait a minute, who's this? Roland. We already talked to Roland. Wait, is this another copy of the same report? Look like it. Yeah, I have 2 of them now. That's weird. I haven't read Thieves and Balladeers before. This small worn book features favorite children's poems of the travelers. The Queen of Bath. Moed was a comely queen, a Ducklefar par none. Her lips like rubies with their sheen, her hair up in a bun. Was known for many things, such as her laughter and her wrath. But she did not rule from a throne, she ruled from in her bath. A copper tub of Dverga make, the queen did occupy. 10 baths a day the queen did take, without one reason why. Her legs polished to shine, her bosom scrubbed to glow, her hands, her hips all fine, if ever they were shown. If there was war, she'd meet the foe just sitting in the tub. At meeting's end, a peace we'd know, that was the basic rub. A body such as hers would need constant maintenance, and those that saw her bathe took heed, as lust o'ertook their sense. In truth, it was a tactic sound, as is the story told, but success was somewhat less, we found, once she had grown too old. That is a weird fucking poem. Also scandalous. There always has to be some spooniness in these camps. Yeah. Who's this?
Need some forge work? Katabrana's always looking for friends to dice with. He even runs an honest game.
Arwen. Cutter. Down for a nap already? Motherfucker just got up.
Hi.
Lena. Here's a guy with a quest for me. Haraset Donnell.
Tinkerer here.
Well, don't walk away, Tinkerer.
Looks like you're used to dust on your feet. Willing to help an old tinker collecting some iron?
Oh, fuck. It's gonna be one of these quests. Tell me about Sun Camp.
I've been tinkering in this camp almost as long as it's been around. It isn't much like Star or Moon. Arjene runs this camp fine, but after all these years, I don't even know her all that well.
How long have you been with the Travelers?
A good many people love the Travelers as thieves. But we first started with people like me, tinkers, journeymen, and wanderers.
What's Argene like?
I've been in Sun Camp since it started, and Argene's been right here with me. She saw Odessa carved into the side of that crater. She keeps faithful to the Hierophant, and it seems in turn that we stay prosperous. Not a bad arrangement.
Why do you need iron?
Make my trade as a tinker, fixing pots and spades and shovels for common folk. But with the war on, iron's been scarce. I'm too old to go around scrounging for bits and scraps. If you find any iron components on your travels, I'll pay well for them.
I'll see what I can turn up.
Well, that's good. Iron isn't exactly like gold. It should be pretty commonplace if you look. Or even some time at Briente's forge might help. But I'm a tinker, mind you, not a smith. I can't work with finished pieces. I need iron components.
And where can I find iron components?
Well, around, I suspect.
Around.
I haven't been
Thanks,
out on the
buddy.
road in some time, but as I recall, it's not too hard to find.
All right.
Farewell.
Tinker's Task. It's another one of these tasks, which basically are bullshit things that end up in your quest log for eternity. Because no matter how many iron components I bring this guy, this shit would never end. Haraset Donnell, a tinker of Sun Camp, has offered to buy any iron components I can bring him. He will take any kind of component as long as it's iron. I don't even know where I would get iron components at this point, since all the stuff that's going to drop for me is most likely going to be not iron at this point, right? I mean, I don't even care, though. It's just one of these bullshit things where I can turn in an infinite number of these things to him for a small amount of money that I don't care about. Just like the animal meat and the fucking relics. Well, no, there's a finite number of relics, but you can't get them all because Saito said it's bugged. But the peasant clothes and the fucking Freeman armbands and all that crap. More than a bit ironic. Hashtag infinite iron components. I don't think I have any iron components. I know I don't have any iron
Nice to see a bit of foot traffic by my old store. Fancy a bit of work collecting some... Farewell.
No, nope, I don't fancy it. I don't fancy it one fucking bit. Whatever the opposite of fancy is, I that it. Whatever the opposite of fancy is. Apparently these gravestones don't have anything written on them. Some Arathi ruins here.
Best keep on your toes. Argene does not have patience for, well, very much.
It's been too long since we've seen Aelin Shear. I don't even know where she went. Alright. I think we've done everything we can do here in Sun Camp except for speaking to Argene, so now we'll speak to Argene. I like how these guys talk like they're working at a stall instead of just wandering about aimlessly, right? Sun Camp is the sleepiest of camps. Outside the box, the last quest I have that I can do anything with without going to Odessa. God damn it. Hopefully this one lasts a good long time. Argene, let's have a long, slow conversation.
So, we have a new arrival in Sun Camp. I have heard tell of a traveler, a true thief with skills in metal. I assume that is you. Your arrival is a blessing of the Hierophants.
I hope it will distract my camp from these idiotic rumors of Grim Onwig and his crusade.
Tell me more of these grim rumors.
Yes, he wishes to change countless years of tradition because of a misplaced personal grudge, apparently. That can't end well.
You must be Argene, Queen of Staves. Why are you called that?
I am Argene, the leader of the Sun Camp. Under my leadership, I have created one of the largest and most profitable camps in the Travelers. The title Queen of Staves is reserved for the oldest and wisest of the camp leaders. The Hierophant awarded it to me for my service.
Argene seems cool. Tell me more about the Hierophant. She, if indeed it's a she, is a mysterious figure indeed.
You would do well to not question those higher than yourself, child.
Okay.
And the Hierophant is not one to be questioned by anyone. From the Hierophant we are given prophecies, portents. The Travelers are blind, but the Hierophant sees clearly and leads them to prosperity.
Tell me about your camp. Seems orderly.
Sun Camp is under my authority by the blessed ordination of the Hierophant. We mainly subsist on trade from the city of Edessa.
What do you think of the Travelers? Being such a highly placed figure among them, you must have some unique insights.
We are not the rabble that many take us for, nor the beggars we are soon to be. I hold such judgments in contempt. We have our own life in this desert. The Travelers of my camp are profitable, orderly, and obedient, all without walls and gates. Go to Whitestone and see for yourself. Are those people any happier? Pfft, they're miserable.
You're not wrong. So is there anything I can do to help you, Argene?
Very well. There are enough Travelers in this camp speaking of this grim Onwig. We must show that the work still waits. You are versed in our order, and we esteem the blessed Hierophant highly here. Go to the shrine in camp and pray if you wish for work.
What do I do for work?
A poorly made joke, surely. You must pray before the shrine of the Hierophant. Blessed be the all-seeing eyes of our guide.
Okay, alright, calm down. Yeah, I'll go do that. See you later.
Be gone.
Be gone? I've spoken to Argene and she's agreed to give me work. I need to pray at the Hierophant Shrine and learn what I need to steal for Sun Camp. Argene is tired of my shit.
Well, hello there.
Argene wants me to fucking go to Edessa too. She's like, quit stalling. I know you need to go to Edessa. Alright, let's pray, just to make it today.
So the Shade has come to Sun Camp. I have seen what happened to Phasmer, such a tragedy. Lucky that you escaped it. I am reminded of a desert parable. An eagle, proud and fierce, was told that none could fly higher than the sun, and that the sun saw all. The eagle took flight with its great wings to block out the sun's light. It could not blot all the light, but it always cast its prey in shadow.
I don't really understand what that means.
You mean who is the eagle, who is the sun, and who is the prey? The lessons of parables lay in the mind of the listener.
So you're saying the answer's inside me.
I will have need of such obedience, from what is being said of Grim Onwig and his pathetic plans. The Travelers will learn who provides for them and who should occupy their thoughts. And your work will be the conduit for this message.
Great. I love it. Tell me what to do.
Whereas you stole many treasures earlier, you steal one now. The Master's Pick. It is said to open any lock. I have seen the pick in a small jewelry box on the personage of Elorin Kriet. Find her in the Edessa laboratories.
Damn it! Why couldn't you have sent me somewhere else? Anywhere else? Even the Hierophant's making me go to Edessa. Tell me about the Master's Pick.
It is an artifact of great power, sought after by all thieves and rogues, for it is said that no lock may withstand its magics.
Okay, is there anything else I should know?
There is some form of confusion around this item. It was on a Lauren, but it is unclear if something has occurred. Strike quickly. There is some manner of uncertainty at work here.
Okay. Alright. I've been asked by the Hierophant to steal the Master's Pick, a lockpick said to be capable of unlocking any lock. It should be in a jewelry box in the possession of a Lauren Create in the Odessa laboratories. So now I've got one... Oh, I can't do Saltwall Caverns. Or I guess I could, but Saito said I shouldn't until I've gone to Odessa for whatever reason. So this is a quest in Odessa. This is a quest in Odessa. This is a quest in Odessa. That's 3. I guess it's just 3. I have 3 quests taking me to Odessa at this time. Thought just having a friend couldn't be no crime. So many Odessa quests.
Yeah?
Why? Out of the way, Cutter. Where's this guy?
Roland's the man you need to see. You need to buy or fence items.
Yeah, I'm looking for him. Oh, he must be up above. I gotta do some lengthy fucking trading here. Can't rush
Happy to
this
see another
trading.
face in Sun Camp. Want to do?
I need to sell this. I need to sell this. Hey, what's up, Cuddly Panda? How you doing? Hey, I saw you over on Caging Runt stream, didn't I? I need to sell this. I need to sell this. How you doing, Cuddly Panda? I need to sell this. Alright. There we go.
Some trading? So long.
Alright, see you later, Sin. Hope to see you streaming again soon. Glad you're back. Have a good one, my friend. I cannot put it off any longer. I must actually go to Odessa now. FML. Really? I will dig your grave!
This land is ours!
Double kill! There's Odessa. Yeah, I don't know what Cuddly Panda's name means. I mean, the FFS does sound like for fuck's sake. I'll dig her grave. Bow of execution.
Zangars don't like strangers.
I'll dig your grave. I'm a cuddly panda, for fuck's sake. Makes sense. Makes sense. Oh shit! Brindy's dead. What the fuck happened to her? I mean, fuck Harindy. I mean, she was not very nice, but I wonder if dude caught up to her. If Stag fucking murdered her. Oh no, so many gnome statues. This isn't cool. Maybe the truth isn't the best policy. Sure it is. It's still the best policy. What's up, son? I'm gonna save the game right here. So I can always go back and load to a time when I had blissfully never entered Odessa. Instigated her death? Yeah. 122.5 hours. Ugh. Just had a discussion, quote-unquote, that someone who informed me that cocaine kills more people than cigarettes and that this is a good thing. I don't know whether or not that's true, or I don't know it's a good thing. Wait, don't I have to do a zone transit? Yeah, here we go. Odessa. Oh god. Obnoxious gnome buildings and cactuses and giant gnome statues. Why? So many gnome statues, though. Well, what was his argument about why it was a good thing? That's the part I don't understand. Oh. We've got another part of the city over there in the water. We got a lot of... Man, this desert has more fucking water than any other desert I've ever been to. Everywhere you go in this desert, there's shitloads of water. Alright, well here we are. Oh, this little fucker wants to run up on me. I immediately got to talk to a dude named Center Bruges. I don't like this. Steal the master's pick. Turn to Cordon. What about the other quest I have here? That's not showing up on the map. Deliver the package. Ah, that goes here. Okay. Decided I should DTFO before I said something regrettable. I don't know, man. Just don't know. You know what I do know, though? Saved by the Bell. That's all the time we have for this episode. So, tomorrow I will have to come back and deal with the trauma of Odessa. That's going to do it for this episode, so thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning.